It appears that history is repeating itself, but the only difference this time is that our friend here, Aloy, is a copy. In case you guys have forgotten, in the previous episode we did find out that the quote-unquote Mother Nature made a copy of us. She needed to be reborn, because it seems like the villain, Hades, found a way to take over, and he was not in fact destroyed. He somehow was smarter, and I guess he has just been dormant for a while now. Now we do have to make our way outside of this facility. It seems like a lot of people were built here, not exactly from an actual womb, more like an artificial intelligence one. They somehow found a way to do that because the people needed to be created once again, and the only people left to take care of them were robots. Kinda sad when you think about it, how fast things became a mess, just because one man wanted to get rich. I'm excited to see if we're gonna put a stop to this mess. There is a second one, by the way, so I don't know what that one's about. I don't know if it's a continuation in any way.
This is going to be interesting.
What are we gonna tell them? Hey everybody, yeah, turns out I'm not, yeah, no, I don't have a mama. I was made here. They're not gonna understand it. Why am I even trying? Everybody's just waiting. This lady. Oh, she finally bowed down to me, but we don't need to have any of that.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Of course.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this?
Ooh.
I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Oh my God. Well, at least they'll listen to me when it comes to fighting. That's good. But did you guys see the sucker? the damn booty hole. Now what, man? That's the only reason why I feel good. Where is he? I want to spit on his face. I'm just kidding. We're not going to be that bad. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's see. Our next quest is the mountain that fell. I'm glad Aloy said something, man. She finally spit it out. They deserved it. That's all I'm gonna say. And here we are, friends. We are climbing the mountain that apparently fell. We have to do the bitter climb. I do not like the sound of that. Let's find out if it's indeed bitter. Okay, so here we came upon a fireplace. Let's do a quick save. We never know what we're gonna encounter. Now it's... wow. Okay, it's very possible that we have to go up there. You know, I'm very happy that this game gives you some parkour. There's a lot of games that don't allow that anymore, and I don't like it.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
So yeah, we're not gonna encounter a fun time. Woo! That's slow-mo.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Great. I hate them stalkers. I wish I can lie to you, friends, but they're not that hard to take down, but when there's multiple, yeah, you better call some backup. Look at that, they set those things up. How can I go around that? I don't think I can disable them either. Alright, the game's not gonna make it easy peasy where you can just climb this up here, so I can possibly try to go around, but if the watchers see me, the stalkers will be alerted nonetheless. Somebody spotted me. Are you a stalker? I don't want to fight y'all. I just want to go where I have to go and call it a day. Oh, you called him over, didn't you? Snitch. I always knew you were a snitch. You were gonna be my friend. Now you go attack the stalker. Go attack him. Oh snap! The button! I'm right in the middle of the fight though. I'm out of here!
Machine saw me.
Woo! Keep running, Aloy! Screw everybody! I'm out of here! Alright, I'm not gonna say catch me if you can because they just might be able to. Oh, it's gonna get nice and cold up here. Uh-oh. I hear him! Oh snap! Y'all better not make me fall, I freaking swear! I'll go down there and destroy y'all.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
It's all the way over there, and these birds are a whole bunch of snitches as well. Alright, they're not easy to kill, so let me see what I can do and how I can go around. Hello, Watcher! Do you want to cause a big mess once again, buddy? Do you want to distract them for me? Distract them! Oh god, I forgot that they could fly! Oh! Hello! Screw you! I didn't lose too much health. It just took a lot of my resources. So this is a Thunderbird, huh? You're the mama from the birdies. Well, I took you down, sucker. Wow, what is that? It's inside a cave, it looks like. Or is that the sun? Yeah, it's kind of chilly up here, Aloy.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Okay, so I guess we just follow the path and hope we don't fall down to our death. Whatever you say, Silence. I guess I have to trust you. This looks very beautiful, though. Okay.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could
Ooh.
fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Only if we can fly, birdie. I tried, friends. We can't,
Down.
unfortunately.
Don't look down.
You got this, Aloy. Ah. Okay. The Geo Prime. Oops.
This
sorry,
is
I wasn't
exactly the
paying
kind of
attention.
place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
What is this? Wow, you kept this all a secret, man.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Yeah, Aloy, we don't need him.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Wow, thanks. No pressure, man. So we're 19 years old. Wow, I thought you might have been a little bit younger. I'm glad it's not some 15-year-old like most of them are. I feel like most stories are like that. Alright, let's do this. Scan me! Oh, wait. I gotta be more backed up. Okay, right here.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Wow.
Mind your footing.
Oh! Thank you. I would have fallen just saying that. Oh, it's not that far, but still. I'm always doing this to my girl Aloy. Hang on! Okay. Do whatever you want, Aloy. I try to help. maybe that's why they thought I was a curse, because when this happened, I was born. Now we know why, of course.
Guess that's my way across.
Ooh. Now imagine if you didn't grab that. Woo! That's a long way down.
Held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
It's okay. It's okay. I think we can make it across just fine.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
So what happened here? Am I missing something? She was here where she had to leave, that's why.
Elizabeth,
Ooh.
what is this?
Don't tell me she's gonna... No, she didn't know she was gonna be reborn again. Okay, let's see what she says.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh, she sacrificed. She said,
Okay,
oh my
everyone.
god.
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen, the swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out, that's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me, I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Wow. She sacrificed herself. That's what this is. It's like a tomb. Like a... They don't have like a statue, so they have to do it in a hologram. She sacrificed herself. I mean, I get it. This was her plan, her project. She was gonna see an end to it one way or another.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this.
Oh, it's Ted.
That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
That's it? You're not gonna say you're freaking sorry that you messed up big time? You sack of balls. Right? Is that what they— oh my god, hello, silence. Wait, you just staring at me, man?
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Stop acting like a machine. I have a feeling he kind of is. No? Maybe? Half machine? Only a machine would have that. Okay, if we do it, he might just tell us that he is.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I want to know where her home was at. I kind of get it. I would have loved to have seen her alive and talked to her. But we are her. Aloy, we are her. So she's not lost. Only if we could have gotten her memories or something. You know, that would have been super cool.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Oh, that's not good. He did something. I'm still kind of defending the fact that he might have done something in the end. Somehow he's always messing things up, isn't he? It should have been Ted. He's the one that screwed everything up. He should have sacrificed himself, but I guess he wasn't here, was he? Why do we have to keep him happy anyways? He's the one that made this goddamn mess. If anything, he should be blocked from everything.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
Okay, so he was already not agreeing. What are we gonna find out? Oh my god, I want to give him a big old, like, a sucker punch in the damn face.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
From Ted. God, we're gonna find everything from Ted. Why didn't he just die?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Yeah, me neither. What the hell did he do? Oh my... This man. This freaking man. Was ending the world as we know it not enough for you, Ted? Is this Ted? Oh no. So much of people. They're kind of looking like the dudes that we first saw down in the ruins.
What?
Don't tell me that Ted killed them. Yeah, I'm jumping to conclusions.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Ooh, Charles was one of them. They look like they died in pain. What did you do, Ted? You f***ed things up in the end again, didn't you? Oh, bloody hell.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a
son of a
sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Phantom house.
You killed them! You stupid son of a gun! This stupid mother... That's why you don't remember anything, Aloy. That's why nobody knows anything. Because he... That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Why didn't nobody kill this man when they got the chance? Threw him out to the goddamn robots that he made and destroyed the freaking world.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Oh, that makes me angry. Why did they still have him around? That was their biggest mistake.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I hope Ted died horribly. I hope we find that out.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
I agree with the left one, but I feel like my dude tried his best to make up for his mistakes.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Well, we're all by ourselves now. That's okay. We were like that for some time, right? Oh, snap! Well, thank you, man. This is gonna be perfect. Sick.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How how long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Wow. My dude was more dirty than we thought he was.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
I thought she was gonna hang on to the rope. I'm sorry, y'all. This is embarrassing. It's a little bit concerning how anybody can come up here to the king. Nobody's even questioning me. Hello, dude. You're still just sitting here?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
No, it's not the time, my dude.
If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Wow.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Alright, glad we didn't actually sit there and talk to him about everything. Sometimes the conversations go on for a little bit too long, you know? Hey!
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Wow.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Well, Olin, I'm taking up your place. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen before the war, friends. Well, just the battle before the war. Trying to prevent the war, I should say. The first one is... we gotta rest, obviously, but we have some options. I can review the preparations at the ridge and at the Spire. I must be the biggest fool to never realize I could actually go up here. I tried, and I gave up very quickly. Let's see what's up here, shall we? Wow. I mean, I kind of wish it was daytime, but So we can see a little bit better. So what was this? Oh, is this the spire? Is this the thing that we're trying to defend? Huh. It's this dudes! What's up? You better not lose your life, I swear.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Wow. You see, this is why we needed all the knowledge. Because people are believing in some crazy-ish, just like they did a long time ago. And you know what? Aloy is a lot like the Doctor. I mean, we're the same person, right? She didn't like goodbyes or anything like that, even though she knew it was hard.
The Eclipse.
Oh, it's this dude!
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Well, it seems like a lot of people like us, don't they? They really like us. I guess doing all the side missions does help. You get relationships with people. All right, who's over here? Do I know you guys?
Taller than the highest tree.
Oh yeah, it's her.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Very well. Well, I appreciate you guys being here.
Of course.
Isn't that a reason to Oseram need for anything?
Oh my god!
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Move along.
Well, I'm glad to have you, man. Oh, thank you.
This place really couldn't be more different to the sacred land, could it?
Holy hell, man. I needed all of that stuff. Ted, I can give you a big kiss, boy. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go to
Colin's
sleep, y'all.
apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I think we're okay, Aloy. I think this is it, y'all. I think this is the ending. And we have a dude guarding us. Thank you. We can do this. No doubt about it. Let's rest, shall we? Man, the game is making me hesitate, but no, no, you know what? Let me go buy some more items, because if it's the ending, I might as well spend all my money. Okay, here we go. Back again. To the point of no return.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Why did you didn't have to shake me like that? Okay, it's wartime, baby. Wow, they're coming.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Holy hell!
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Y'all were hesitating, really?
All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
What the hell? Oh my god, it's a son of a gun. How did you... How?
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me.
Should have fought
I
me
get
in a
to kill you,
submarine then.
stupid booty! This dude is powerful. What the frick are you made out of?
Don't let him sneak away!
The end is inevitable.
Wow, this guy's nuts. Oh, well, okay, we're gonna put one right here because he will fall for it. Woohoo! You talk way too much, man. Come here. Get close to me.
Shadow guide you!
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
And the booty
you down!
You're not giving me much room to work with?
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Oh, only if you knew, both. Only if you knew, bro. I'll kill you like you killed Frost!
A savage cannot understand destiny.
You clearly don't know who I am, do
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Stab him! Stab him! Stab him!
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you.
God damn it,
Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
Hell yeah! Savage! Alright, part 1 done. That was for you, Rost. Now, what goodies does he have?
to leave something else behind.
Great. Woo! I almost missed that. Oh no. Girl, keep fighting! I believe in you!
Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp on the platform!
Oh, I see it! Whoa, what happened to the gun?
Time to go.
Woo! I should listen, Aloy, sorry. Nope, I'm gonna take it down. I'm nice. I can't use those as guns. You guys are difficult to kill. But I got to get in. I'm coming! Everybody shoot it! Oh, no, damn, not the birds. You are still alive, man. That's a no-no for me. Great. Here they come. Shoot it! Woohoo! Are we good? On this side, at least. Oh no. God, it's like it's happening all over again. Aloy, get up. What are you doing? Oh, is that Hades? This is our chance. What? And she passes out again.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Holy heck! How long was I out for? Oh, come on, game. Really gonna do this to me with my life? Alright, at least I have some potions. Oh my god, people are dying everywhere. Ooh, more flowers. 1 second. Everybody can survive a couple seconds.
I'll tuck that away.
Flower pick. Now I just gotta make it up there.
It's begun.
Oh no!
Hades is transmitting.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is awful. Oh my god, they're fueling themselves with the biomass. Oh, Ted, I'm looking at you, you stupid man.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses.
Don't tell me everybody's dead.
Aloy!
You guys are here.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up.
Cool.
Last chance.
That's what I'm gonna do. You thought way ahead of you, girl. Now how do I get up? Oh, you guys are following me. Let me just figure this out, y'all. Oh, right here. I just gotta stick this in its booty.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Oh, this is bullshit. I'm taking you guys down far. You know what? I need this though. I get so caught up in fighting that I just don't see that I need life. Oh! Woo! Guys, where's the support? You guys aren't doing anything.
Brought more of the corrupted Aloy!
Don't let them overrun us!
Great! As if this dude wasn't hard enough.
We're running out of time.
We are! I only got 7 minutes! Well, 8 technically. Everybody hide! Shoot it!
My way's clear.
Death bring us fall. The battle is ours.
My god, this is difficult as hell. Alright, let's stop this.
System threat imminent.
Screw you! Oh, snap.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
That was funny. We did it! Did everybody else survive? Oh, what is this?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Wow, that's the ending? I wanted to see more. I'm sorry, in the end I thought that was Aloy talking, but I realized it was a recording of her old self. And you know, even though it doesn't really matter, I still want to know what happened to Ted. I think everybody knows at this point how I feel about that man. I'm really curious, where did we go and find her home? We must have found something that led us to her. It's kind of crazy to think that, you know, she sacrificed herself. Even towards the end, she did the right thing, unlike somebody Ted. And I guess in the end it was really her who was gonna override everything. I don't know if I ever heard that she was gonna add herself in there in case it ever happened, or was it Gaia who created that because she knew that the baby that she made, her twin of the doctor, was gonna come back and stop it. I don't know, I always love to sit back here and just think about the whole story and just trying to add all the pieces together. Nonetheless, friends, this was a great story. There is a mystery that I feel like in the beginning we sort of knew what could have possibly have happened, but we don't know all the details, right? And I certainly had no idea that that much time has passed by. And you know, in the end, I really wish we could have seen her alive, maybe spoken to her, but we were informed that freezing wasn't really something that they were able to do. I mean, I feel like that's something we see in a lot of sci-fi movies, right? But they completely eliminated that possibility. I think that would have just gotten in the way of the rest of the story. And I think the most beautiful thing about all of this is that Aloy is her, so she still lived. And she deserved it. Sure, she's not herself from the past, but she's still her, and she's able to live with the future that she gave everything towards, even her own life in the end. And so I don't want to say too much, but I mean, I said it throughout the whole game. The visuals were just beautiful. The cinematography was beautiful as well. I loved how there was different sections to this map, you know, where there was like snow, and then there was a desert, even a little bit of a jungle, and there was different machines that went along with that, and later in the story we found out why. The music, I think I'm gonna have to listen to this on car drives or something. I mean, my favorite thing has to be ruins, and this game gave it to me. And we still had a little bit of our world because there was still technology around. And so I truly love this world, and I loved all the attention to detail and how the world could have looked possibly after 350,000 years later. And I love the fact that they gave you different choices, such as like outfits. All of those were stunning, and also the ability to have different kind of weapons. And even though at first I did question the bow and arrow, you don't always need a gun in every single game, but they did give you the chance to use a gun against the machines sometimes, so thank you for that. There's just a lot of creativity in this game. There's a lot of things for you to do, a lot of things for you to explore and discover, different machines that you're able to ride even though you're not able to fly. That one did kind of break my heart when I found out. And I also want to add in there that the side missions were really well done, where they felt like they were part of the main story. It's just very well done from everybody that worked on this. I can see that love was put into this game. When it came to the story, the design, the graphics, even the voice actors did a very, very good job. And let's not forget that the main character was a woman. I loved it. We don't get a lot of games like that. So Aloy was a savage and a badass. And I loved it. She was unapologetic. And now I know there's the second one, and boy, do I want to jump into that quickly. I know my brother owns the game, so I'll see if there's any way I can borrow it from him. I don't know what that one's gonna be about, but the fact that they brought a second one and that one looks just as beautiful as well, I'm just excited to get my hands on it and explore the world. I do believe it takes place in California, so we are going to be in the ocean. A couple things that I do hope they improve is maybe travel-wise. You had to go a long way before you're able to fast travel, and in a way I did like that because you're able to go and collect parts, fight machines, and then you get to level up. In a sense it helped, but it was a little bit of a pain in the booty sometimes. I hope they give you some other ability to be able to fight the machines. Some of the big ones, no matter how fast you think you're running, they always just jump on you. It's a bit annoying. I wish there was some kind of ability where I can dodge that. Other than that, that's the only thing that came to mind. So, if anything, I'm just nitpicking. And in the end, I really do hope that Rost is proud of us. We never did find out why he got outcast, but he took us in and he took care of us, and he allowed us to be who we are. And he gave us life for us in the end as well. So it definitely didn't go to waste, Rost. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this game. You guys let me know what you think. in the comments down below. If you guys made it till the very end of this adventure, thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for your support. I hope your friends had as much fun as I did. Do not forget that we take all kinds of adventures here. And with that, friends, I shall catch you in the next adventure. Oh, we have a cutscene. We have a cutscene, y'all. It's not over. What are you guys doing? Hold on. Mind your own business. Well, ain't that about it? Oh, hell no, Silence.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh, Silence. I freaking knew you would do anything for knowledge. I should have clicked that one. And I should have freaking stabbed you in the heart. Well, now I know how there's gonna be a second one. I think we're gonna come face to face with this man. Hades is still alive, though. So he can easily get inside another machine. Oh, Silence. I'm freaking disappointed in you, man.